So this video will keep you up to date with the latest changes in open access publishing, the author rights retention approach. It will make a complex situation as straightforward as possible. So follow these simple steps to ensure all your publications are eligible for the REF. First of all, check the Read and Publish Journal search. Secondly, add an author rights retention statement into your article acknowledgement section. Thirdly, add your author accepted manuscript to CAR via the REF assisted deposit form. And fourth, check the published version of your article. So first of all, a little bit of background. The author rights retention allows authors to retain the rights to their work. From the 1st of August 2025, our institutional research publications policy came into effect, and this includes an author rights retention approach. So why have we taken this approach? The benefits are that it allows authors to share and archive their manuscripts where they choose. It gives authors more control over the dissemination of their research, and it makes it easier to meet the requirements of the next REF and of UKRI and other funders, and it bypasses barriers introduced by publisher policies. For academic staff, it simplifies the process to follow when publishing and makes meeting REF and funder requirements straightforward. It should reduce situations where your chosen publication outlet stops you from achieving the benefits of open access. So what's happened so far? So we have contacted publishers that Kent authors publish with, giving them prior notice of both the retention of copyright over author accepted manuscripts and the subsequent CC BY license applied to the manuscript. So step 1 of the open access workflow is the journal covered by a read and publish agreement. So check the University of Kent Read and Publish Journal search and consider the corresponding author role. Eligibility for read and publish agreements is based upon being the corresponding author. If you are the corresponding author, make sure you use your Kent email address and not your private email address to be eligible under the agreement. So this is our page with the Read and Publish Journal search. I'll just scroll down to find the journal search here. And in this box you can search for the journal that you're interested in publishing in. So I'm searching for the Journal of European Psychiatry. So it's come up in this list, so I know that we have a read and publish agreement with this journal. On the side here, it says the read and publish agreement is with Cambridge University Press. So I can click on this, and from there, I will see specific instructions that I need to do as an author and extra information about the agreement with Cambridge University Press. You can also search this, keyword search it, not just search for a specific title. So if I was interested in psychiatry, I could search through all of the different psychiatry journals that we have read and publish agreements with, like that. So step 2, the submission of your article. Add this statement to the acknowledgement section of your author accepted manuscript before submission. And that's for the purpose of open access. The authors has applied a Creative Commons Attribution CC BY license to any author accepted manuscript version arising. This applies to all author accepted manuscripts, regardless of whether the article is in a read and publish journal, in the receipt of APC funds, or neither of these. So here I've got an article in Word. I'm just going to go to the acknowledgement sections. I'm just going to paste in the statement that I've taken from the Open Research web pages, and it's there in the acknowledgements for anyone to see who's looking at the article. Step 3, acceptance of your article. Use the REF assisted deposit form to create a record and send your author accepted manuscript to Library Services to add to CAR. So from our pages, we have some information about REF assisted deposit service here. So there's a link to the short online form. So we'll log you in to create an access ticket. So you fill in the details of your article here and then attach your author accepted manuscript, submit the form, and then we will add it to CAR for you. And finally, step 4, the publication of your article. If you're alerted to the publication of your work by your publisher, check the article to see, does the journal state that your article is open access? Is the correct CC BY license displayed? If not, contact the publisher. Please update the CAR record with the final publication details. When we know that it has been published, we can then make the author accepted manuscript open and accessible on CAR. So if you go to the article on the publisher site after it's been published, we're looking for information about open access and CC BY licenses. So we've got the open access symbol here, so we know it's been published open access. If I go into the PDF, there will also be information on this page that's useful. So in this section here, it's telling me it's being published open access. And it's also saying the CC BY license. If any of this is wrong, you can contact the publisher or get in touch with us if you're unsure. Are there any exceptions? There could be occasions where the approach is difficult. If an author does not have permission to share the author-accepted manuscript with a CC BY license because of lack of agreement from co-authors, if there is a substantial amount of third-party materials which cannot be licensed with a CC BY license, and the removal of them would compromise the reading of the work, if the author has already applied for a Wellcome or UKRI licensing exception. And what would this mean? It will be permissible for staff to voluntarily opt out of media open access upon publication or the assignation of the CC BY license, but this may cause the research output to be non-compliant with funder policies and the next ref. For further information, we have our author rights retention pages, which I'll just show you now. So these are our author rights retention pages, with links to the policy, further information. We have this Microsoft form on how to publish open access at Ken, which if you open that out, it will take you through the different stages of the process. There's a reminder of what you need to do at each stage. And further down on our pages, we have some frequently asked questions, which cover some of the more specialist type answers and queries that you might have. And finally, if you need any further help or assistance, you can get in touch with the Open Research team at researchsupport@kent.ac.uk.